Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome back to our Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires Let's Play, where we're playing as Karl Franz, and we're being played by Vlad von Karstein. After an epic battle last session that had us completely obliterate Vlad and Isabella's army, they were able to, of course, immediately afterwards recover by raising a 15 stack of full-strength units, some of which are actually at gold rank, and almost all the others being close to gold rank, except for this one unit of zombies over here. So that's a load of nonsense. However, we shall persevere and we shall overcome. It's just a matter of getting our upcoming strategy just absolutely perfect. Before we get into that, though, of course, that glorious battle has resulted in some glorious names being assigned both to Ubel's army over here. First, we have the Deathless. Not much is expected of Empire State Troopers. They are to serve, not survive, to stand and fight and die. These spearmen served. They stood. They fought. They did not die. And it was so important that they didn't die. If Ubel's army wasn't able to hold the ground at the beginning of that battle, it would have all been lost. We, of course, also have the Heartbreakers. These crossbowmen hail from the hinterlands of Sylvania, having drawn the eyes of many a farmer's daughter and the ire of several farmers. Pushed into service, no one expected these rakish rogues to accomplish much, hoping at the least that they would be kept out of the local taverns. Absolutely no one expected them to send a final volley through Isabella von Karstein's heart. For their service, they were called the Heartbreakers. The name is nothing new to them, but they won't balk at the distinction and respect it now brings them. Good little bit of tongue-in-cheek comedy there. Love it. Absolutely love it. That was such an important battle, and I'm glad to have all of our units survive it, and some cool names coming out of it as well. Thank you very much for the suggestions. Now it's time to send them all to inevitable death, I suppose. Let's first actually upgrade Ubel as well. He deserves a bit of a commemorating as well, I suppose. Why don't we go ahead and get him, with his 3 skill points that he earned in that battle, why don't we go ahead and get him 2 more steps of Lightning Strike and a step of Logistician. Ooh, I could give him Headhunter instead. Helps with local recruitment, helps with movement range, reduces upkeep costs as well, and God knows we need that. Sure, let's go with Headhunter. I think it'll be helpful right now as we recruit replacement troops and things like that, so that's all well and good. And in Ubel's army, actually, we're going to be doing a bit of merging. I believe we can actually merge these 2 units of spears, get them combined. Let's go ahead and merge these 2 units of spears as well. No, let's get these guys together first. Yep, and let's go and get these guys in with these guys. Sure, gonna lose a rank 3, but it's okay, because I need these guys to replenish quickly now. I need them to replenish very quickly. I want these 2 slots available for us to place in some regiments of renown. We're actually going to get the Silver Bullets and Sterling's Revenge in here, and when Karl Franz makes his way over, we'll do a little bit of unit swapping, because right now, honestly, as some of you pointed out as well, yes, I could use that magical damage right here, right now, as opposed to, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns from now, whenever Karl is actually able to get here, or Nicholas is actually able to get here. So why don't we go ahead and get these Silver Bullets and Sterling's Revenge both in this army led by Ubel. I feel like they're fitting units to have for him. And apart from that, let's actually go ahead and take a look at Karl and Nicholas, because they are now back at Altdorf, able to recruit for themselves as well. Probably a little bit of merging wouldn't be a terrible idea here either. Why don't we get these swordsmen to join the Quilt Guard? Go ahead and merge you, and actually rename these guys, make sure we retain the name, the Quilt Guard. It's a rather fitting, whoops, not Fard, Guard. It's a fitting unit to have merged over and over again. It fits their backstory and their lore, right? So the Quilt Guard stays on, of course. That gives us 4 slots. Let's go ahead and recruit. I think a couple of halberds is not a bad idea. We could also go ahead and get a couple of units of Empire Knights. It was suggested we perhaps get these guys and just get a bit more mobility in this army, and I do not disagree. That makes us a full 20 stack, but don't worry, when we're swapping units around with those armies out east, we'll go ahead and make some room for the Karlberg Greatswords as well, located here. Yes, so I've got that in mind still. We'll make room for them when the time comes, but for now, I think this is a decent set of units to get into Karl's army. And Nicholas, why don't we get you into camp stance? We'll go ahead and get a unit of halberds in here as well, because we have some anti-large, but nothing like halberds, so we'll get some halberds in here, and we will also globally recruit a couple of units. I'm thinking maybe we'll stay here for 2 turns, we'll stay in place and actually get some of these units in place. So why don't we get some more halberds, and we can get a couple of Empire Knights as well. Again, just get that mobility, that speed, those rear charges, that units that can actually rear charge, as opposed to sending our pistoliers into rear charges and ultimately losing them just to cause a bit of morale damage. I think this is the right call. It'll take some time to recruit them, of course, but I think that's good enough for now, and I think Karl is the one who's going to make his way over, strike at the Vampire Counts from this side, basically, and see what we can accomplish. With that done, it's time to strike at the Vampire Counts. There are a few ways to actually, slice this pie, as it were. I was initially thinking of striking at Eshen and preventing Vlad from recruiting any more units. He's trying to recruit right now. A terrifying thought would be Vlad and Isabella having another full stack, but I do not know what awaits in the darkness. I don't know if they have another army. I feel like Maldwin and the one that was defending Waldenhof were the only ones that were there, and so we should be in the clear now. But because I feel like we should be in the clear, it tells me that we're very much not in the clear, and there's actually trouble hiding in the shadows over here. I would not be surprised. So instead, we're going to hold on to Waldenhof. I'm actually going to go ahead and build the weaving house over here, try and make some money from Waldenhof and help our economy as much as we can. We're going to also leave Ubel in camp stance over here, allow him to replenish a little bit, while Gotrek is going to step out, hopefully eliminate Malvin's army over here, and then come back into Waldenhof to replenish as quickly as we possibly can. So over we go to Malvin's army. Hopefully he will, yes, stand and fight. I think we should be safe to auto-resolve this one. We might take some damage, more damage than I would like, but I think auto-resolving is fine. Again, I feel like if we were to fight this, our ranged units would do a lot of damage and lines would never even meet, and we'd be great. But let's auto-resolve this one. I'm trying to get better at not fighting the battles that are like easy gimmies, basically. So hopefully that helps. We lost how many? We lost 12 units. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. In fact, I would have probably lost more. Let's go ahead and take the extra money as well. We need it. God knows we need it. So thank you very much for that. Malvin has been killed in battle. Good stuff. He's not able to just raise a 15 stack of gold tier Graveguard right off the bat. That's great. And let's go ahead and pull Gotrek back. I swear I'm not bitter. Just in complete surprise. I'm very concerned about how this is going to play out. Remember, if it was in my hands, I would not be at war with the Vampire Counts right now. We do not have units at the right tier. We don't have everything I would like in place to take on the Vampire Counts. They declared war on us. So, good on them. Being clever, taking advantage of my circumstances, but that means we're on the back foot. So I'm very nervous about this current situation. Add to that the fact that Vlad won't stay down, and it just makes me even more nervous. And let's not forget, we have other wars, of course, happening too. But these guys are taken care of. They've done their work. We've eliminated this army over here. Gotrek is back replenishing. Ubel is going to stay put, like I said. That's all well and good. These guys are recruiting. Lord not moved. Who might that be? That'll be Ubel, of course, right? Apart from that, building upgrade available over here at the Jisuru Gap. Again, leave that be for now, because we don't have money to just throw at random structures here and there. Damaged building at Waldenhof. We'll leave this damaged. Yeah, we'll leave this damaged because I don't need 23 more gold while we're building the weaving house to get us, 262. So I think that's fine. I'm concerned that Waldenhof will fall eventually, but I'm willing to this building pays for itself in 2 turns. I don't think it'll fall in 2 turns time, is what I'm saying. Or in 3 turns time, technically, I suppose. So let's hit the end turn button and enter the 40th turn, folks. And as I do so, just want to mention really quickly, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep leaving those likes and comments down below. They do make a very big difference. They let me know what people are interested in watching on the channel. So if you want to see this continue on the channel, hit the like button and perhaps leave a comment down below as well. It does make a very, very, very big difference. Apart from that, actually, I did want to address a question I've seen come up quite a bit lately with regards to how I get the cinematic shots in battles. There is no hotkey or shortcut to zooming in and getting a... There's only one reason the camera would flip here. Are you for real right now, Heinrich? Are you for real right now? Oh man, strength rank 138 versus R8. So I'm not too concerned in terms of like how much trouble they'll cause us from a pure numbers perspective. But again, this is a war on the other side of the Empire. It's going to drag us over to here. They have a stack and a half, I guess, give or take. Such a pain. All right, it is what it is. But as I was saying, there's no like hotkey or shortcut key to give us a... oh, thank God. I was so worried Vlad was going to attack us at Waldenhof, but he didn't. He did recruit a lot, though, but we're past their turn now, and they didn't actually hit us, so that's very, very reassuring. Sorry, I keep interrupting myself because things keep happening. Maybe I shouldn't plan around the end turn when there's so many wars that who knows what could happen, and I'd end up interrupting myself. Gonna wait until... You're declaring war, aren't you? Oh my goodness, are you for real right now? And these guys, of course, are also over here. Oh my god, okay. Hey, I'm glad I didn't start talking again, because then I'd be interrupted again, I guess, suppose. Strength rank 9 now. We went from 8 to 9 very quickly. But sure, I mean, what are we going to do? We're stronger than them, so hopefully we'll be able to get some work done over here using just Nicholas, maybe. But this is certainly not ideal. Very well, it is what it is. War declared, fair enough. At least they're not making any moves yet, so that's something, I suppose. Under more sleeps glare. Well, before I read this, just want to say really quickly. So yeah, basically, yeah, there's no hotkey or shortcut key to get a cinematic shot in the middle of a battle. What you're actually seeing is me play the battle, and then I save the replay. And then after I'm done recording the session, I go back in and I watch the replay, and I go to those moments that I sort of, you know, prepared in my head for cinematic shots, zoom in, and then I use reshade, which allows me to like choose like color correction, allows me to choose depth of field effects, you know, where the focal point is. So for each of those shots that you're seeing, I'm actually sitting down and like making a lot of mini adjustments to make sure it's kind of just right. A lot of the time things end up out of focus because of how they move, and I have to start the replay all over again, get to that point again, sit down, get the settings adjusted, record, still mess it up, go back. So yeah, there's a lot of like finicky work involved to get those cut shots in, and then afterwards, after I record the replay, you know, cinematic shots, I go back in and drop them in during editing in Premiere. You'll see though during battles, sometimes while I'm actually fighting them, you'll hear me like pause or keep the camera at one location for pure editing purposes, so that when we cut to cinematic shot and we pull back out of it, it's not like I've done 20 other things and you've missed everything else I've done for the sake of a cinematic shot. So it does make battles a bit more strange to fight, because I am pausing my movement and my like orders for a moment here and there very often, which of course means at times, you know, an urgent order is delivered 1 or 2 seconds or 3 seconds after it maybe should have been, or it doesn't get noticed as quickly as it should have been. So there's a lot going on with those cinematic shots. Just wanted to answer a couple of questions I've seen come up with regards to those in the middle of an episode, because I felt like that would be the best way to get a proper answer out there, rather than trying to type out what's going on, which wouldn't really explain all that much, I think. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense now. There's not a shortcut or a hotkey that I just press to get the perfect shot of what we're looking at. No, I go in, I record the replay, I edit those in post using Premiere. That's my editing software of choice. We're going to risk more Sleep's Wrath over here, because I cannot afford an investment into literally anything right now that isn't direct warfare. And yes, this helps with leadership, but that's not enough of a worthy investment, I think. So yes, risk more Sleep's Wrath. The Dark Moon can be seen by anybody looking to the night sky who says it is an omen aimed solely at them. Precisely. I'm sure it'll be fine. And what is this now? Friends in high places. Interesting. You are approached by your sharpest political advisor, who has formulated a plan to increase your standing amongst the other electors. It will involve considerable politicking from you, however, and a great deal of time spent with each and every one of the heads of the other states. I think we have enough prestige to spend at this point in time. We will engage in politicking, get that +1 imperial authority, and now we're actually one step closer to being able to comfortably confederate one of the other Elector Counts. So yes, engage in politicking. A little ego fanning never goes amiss, absolutely. We still have plenty of prestige set aside, and it looks like we have musterer for Karl Franz over here. Recruitment cost reduction after we complete recruiting a full stack, of course. Talabime has more sleep over here, growth reduction and control reduction. Thank you very much for that. And over here, I'm just pleased that these guys did not strike at us. What did they actually recruit? They went from a 15 stack to a 16 stack. That's it? That's great. If all they can recruit is 1 per turn, that's perfectly fine by me. We can stay put over here. Gotrek is still replenishing. Could get him to recruit as well, actually. Maybe some spears just to get us to a 20 stack over here. And Ubel still replenishing slowly but surely. No reason to dive into Eshen. So that's all well and good. While over here, Karl, you are done recruiting. Let's go ahead and pull you over to Kemperbad for now. Actually, hold on, I wonder one thing. What are our extents over here? I pull you up to just outside Kemperbad. You know, we actually won't end up at full strength. So into Kemperbad we go. We'll end up at full strength-ish, just short on the Free Company Militia. And then we will forced march over towards Fort Oberstyre, not sure, and hopefully force Vlad to fight in, you know, 2 different directions. Hit Fort Oberstyre, hit Svartshaven, and just force him back, maybe even hit Castle Tempelhof, so that we can be aggressive from both sides. I'll feel a lot better about that. Nicholas, meanwhile, is still recruiting, right, because of the global recruitment. We have war over here. Oh, hello. Hello, the Red Duke with this massive stack. Where are you headed, potentially? Could it be Fort Bergeret, which I've refused to upgrade all this time, and now will readily fall to you? Could it be? Oh, boy. Blackstone post up over here. These guys, are you able to push through Montfort? Oh, it does look like we have a situation here as well. Grom. Oh, no. Grom is about to border us directly, and this is trouble for sure. Okay, well, Nicholas can't move, unfortunately, but I also noticed this army over here, led by led by Hamathane-Frost, belonging to the Sarl, I meant to say. They are probably going to hit Marienburg. What does our garrison at Marienburg look like? Not very impressive. Nicholas is oh boy. Back to old duties, I suppose. Back to old duties. We cannot afford this upgrade, unfortunately. 3,000. Nope, can't do it. So, I suppose we hit the end turn button there. Lord not moved, I assume, is Ubel. He's going to stay put. Building upgrade available. I assume that is Fort Bergeret. Yeah, not going to happen. Damaged building is probably Waldenhof. Indeed it is. But that is the turn done there. Will Vlad take the risk, move up north, not have the... You know, without the garrison from Eshen backing him up, I don't think he'll attack these two armies, which is pretty good. Gotrek will be... Nah, nowhere near full strength. Nowhere near full strength. All right, end the turn there, see what the AI does. And if I'm not mistaken, I do feel like this army kind of moved north. I wish, like... I wish somebody else would tackle them. Just take care of them. Push them back again. But it does look like they moved north from there as opposed to making a beeline towards us. And that feels good at the very least. Something's going our way, I suppose. Because Lord knows nothing else is. Nah, we'll do this. We got this. We got this. They are... Ooh. They pulled back. They got pushed back or they pulled back. I'm not sure which one happened there. But they're not moving towards our territory, so there's that. Well, seeing a lot of things lighting up here and there. The Griffin Wood just got a little bit brighter, it looked like, right? Wonder what happened there. And don't forget, we also have the concern of our enemies to the north. Though I did notice earlier, I thought... Oh, nice. But also not nice. Oh, wait, what's this? The Red Duke. Oh. I was like, oh, nice. No one actually attacked us. That's good. Oh, wow. I was going to say, I could have sworn that Marienburg was going to get hit by the Sarl. And for some reason, despite both of these settlements being besieged, we didn't get any sort of camera pan or anything. All right. So Fort Bergeret is under siege. It's going to suffer from attrition. Marienburg is under siege as well, going to suffer from attrition. Nicholas is not able to reach either in one turn for sure, even if we force march, obviously. But we will force march. We'll try and get as close as we possibly can. Let's go. All the way to the edge of Isleheart, and maybe our presence over here will scare some of these guys off. Who knows? Maybe it'll scare both of them off if we're lucky, or chances are they're actually going to attack and take both of these from us. That is not ideal. Karl Franz has gained a disciplinarian, extra control for the province he's in. That is not the button I meant to click. Good stuff. Thank you very much. And mission issued: the ties that bind. Carry out a successful assassination of a character belonging to any of the following enemies of Aberland. Sylvania. Well, unfortunately, we cannot assassinate unless in Felix. I forget what his abilities are. If I send you, ooh, is Vlad pulled back? Yeah, no, Felix can't do anything on the campaign map. So unfortunately, that's not really something I can do anytime soon. Nor do I really care about the diplomatic relations increase. So fair enough, well enough, fair enough. Words failing me right now. Taken by surprise. By Vlad pulling back and getting a full stack. He went from 16 to 20 real quick, didn't he? Fantastic. Fantastic. How do I feel about pushing down to Eshen? He'll just respond and take it from us, I imagine. Castle Tempelhof is an option as well, potentially. Ooh, it is. But the garrison there is massive, so why would we do that? Why would we do that? We have, meanwhile... Karl over here. Now it's time for a forced march. Let's move as quickly as we can. And I do also need to check my diplomatic options, don't I? How far are we? One more turn from Fort Oberstyre? At least being close enough to it to threaten the AI. Maybe we'll like end up over here or something so we don't suffer from attrition unless absolutely necessary, obviously. So we'll apply some pressure there. Let's take a look at our diplomatic options, yes? Anybody willing to make a deal, Carcassonne, with a non-aggression pact? Sure. I was just wondering if we waited longer, if we could maybe make some more money off of it. But I'll take the 457 for now. Thank you very much. Plus, this secures the secures another angle, I suppose. I wouldn't be surprised if everyone over here is like, hey, let's just declare war on the player because they're strength rank 3 and we can take them on despite being strength rank 64. Let's do it, right? Typical Total War AI. Anything else available for us over here? Nope, nothing. Fair enough. Peace with the von Karsteins is actually not that far away. It is somewhat within our reach, I suppose. Okay, now the question is, do I take Eshen or do I not? I take Eshen. What if I sack it? Oh, wow. 2642. They have what? The Lich Yard and they have the Gallows. They actually did not build the wine building. Then maybe sacking it isn't a terrible idea, because I would have to rebuild all this from scratch anyway. I'd have to rebuild all this from scratch anyway. That sack would give us a few more turns worth of money. And it would still allow us to pull back to Waldenhof and replenish, if I remember correctly. What's the garrison over here like? Might be able to auto-resolve this, I think. Oh, yeah, we should be able to auto-resolve that. Go ahead and dive on into Eshen. Oh. I saw that. I don't know if you did, but I saw that. We'll point it out after this battle is done. Auto-resolve, decisive victory predicted, casualties low. Sure, let's do it. Yep. Crown of Command has been gained as well. Ooh. Not bad. Bit of money. A lot of money. Sack. Done. Thank you very much. Camp Follower. Crown of Command. Good stuff, good stuff. Ulrich Strom gained the Barded Warhorse, doing nothing. Okay, fair enough. Let's go ahead and get Gottrick back into Waldenhof. Yep, replenish away. I didn't actually check how many units we lost there, but it does feel like we lost quite a bit. These numbers look a lot smaller than they were before. But the reason, what I noticed before we dove into Eshen was this army. Oh no, Otto's back? Are you for real with a 20 stack too? Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, we're within reach of Otto. We are within reach of Otto. Do I want to? Is Vlad able to come up here as well? We're within reach of both of them. Okay, hang on a second, hang on a second. If I pull back with Gottrick, I get out of here. Can they get across the bridge? They can. We gotta go quite far if we want to get away from these guys. Forced march means no recruiting, no replenishing. We can only get as far as Eshen. These guys hit Eshen. They cannot. They can hit the city maybe, but not anybody just outside of it. And Vlad, did we even get our money back from the Weaving House, or did we not? I can't recall now how many turns ago we put it. We built it when we entered turn 40, so it's been one turn. Dang. That hurts. Do I think these guys will attack us? 20 plus 20, that's 40 against our damaged 40 and the garrison at Waldenhof. Jeez. Oh man, sorry, I need to take a second over here to figure this out. Do I wait outside as opposed to inside? Like try and get up over here so that we're able to retreat if we need to. Suffer from attrition for a turn. Go back in and take Waldenhof. Or does standing here prevent them from attacking us? You know what? I'm gonna stand here and hope for the best. That's the call. Where is Karl? There he is. He's leveled up, actually. Let's go ahead and get you... what? Let's go ahead and get you Best of the Empire. We're going to move towards an Emperor's Journey, getting us Unbreakable, improving weapon strength, and all this other good stuff, the upkeep reduction. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and I've just been setting it aside for way too long. It's been pointed out in the comments. You're very much right. Yes, I should move towards an Emperor's Journey. Let's go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, we're not able to close the gap this turn. That would have definitely pulled them apart a bit more. Otto might be distracted by the threat from Karl, which maybe will stop him from pushing up towards Waldenhof. We'll see, but Eshen is not up for the taking, because if we go in there, they'll strike from both sides, and whatever armies we send down there will be in a lot of trouble. So that's all well and good. Up over here, we're pushing up against these guys, right? Yes, we are. I suppose I could move you a bit further up. Do I want to, for any reason? I don't see why I don't want to. So sure, let's do that. Only an 18 stack, but of course there are the garrisons that'll be stepping out to help as well if we get into these battles. Let's go ahead and check Lord Not Move. That is Ubel. He's going to hang tight. Building upgrade available, that's going to be... ooh, Talabotland. Emperbad can be upgraded now. Maybe it's not such a bad idea. We have 6,800 in the bank. Actually, let's get maybe Krugenheim here. Where's Krugenheim? Ooh, it's a bit further up, eh? Bit riskier if it gets attacked from various sides. So sure, Kemperbad. Let's go ahead and upgrade you, as opposed to the cheaper upgrade over here, 2,000. We're going to upgrade Kemperbad for 4,000, because it's a bit more secure, I think. It'll allow us to upgrade the clothier, of course, and it'll also allow us to build like a blacksmith or something to actually recruit, you know, halberdiers and Empire Knights and all that good stuff. So sure, building upgrade available as well. Still Krugenheim too? Nah, I can't afford both of them. I only have 2 turns worth of money right now, while Nicholas is roaming around. Right, he's helping buff the economy in a weaker spot, so not really an option. I might even cancel the upgrade I just commissioned because I don't think we can maybe afford it. But for now, we'll end the turn there and see what the AI does. My heart is in my throat right now. Okay. Don't like the shadow creeping up over Castle Tempelhof. I just like, I mean, even though it's not their turn, and when they do pull their turn, they'll, you know, move in a flash. I just don't like having eyes on the prize, as it were, or the threat, I should say. By the way, Clan Mulder is horribly damaged. I think I mentioned earlier, I thought I noticed something. That's what I'd noticed, or that's what I thought I'd noticed. Ooh. Oh boy. We should have pulled back further, eh? We should have pulled back further. Pyrrhic victory being predicted over here. Vlad and Otto. Reinforcements are a minute and a half away. Otto is in the air, right? Yep. Yep. A lot of Grave Guard, lots of zombies. Just the sheer numbers here. Minute 30 versus our 2 minutes. We have the settlement garrison as well. I'm actually rather surprised that they decided to push in despite us having that settlement garrison as well. If I were to auto-resolve this, we would take significant losses. And we wouldn't have the glory of trying to win this battle. I suppose here we go again. I suppose here we go again to the battlefield once more. Alright, folks, it is a familiar battlefield. Even though for some reason we've loaded in facing the wrong direction. I don't know what that was about, but it is a familiar battlefield when we look at it in the correct direction. Though this time we do have some magical damage output. We have some armor-piercing ranged capabilities as well. So hopefully that'll come in handy. Boy, I really wish I had done some things differently. Let's go ahead and put these guys up over there. Let's go ahead and put these guys up over here. We're going to recreate our efforts from the previous time we were here, but try and do better, of course, this time. We did well enough, I would say, last time, but better is always better, right? Position you guys like this, make some room so that if we get hit by fellbats and all that kind of good stuff, we'll be okay. Let's get our spears. We're a lot more badly hurt this time around. Get them positioned like this and hope to God that they hold the line. Let's get these spears back over here. Keep them over here, I suppose. Ubel, where you at? Let's get you in the middle over here, providing some support across the board. And let's go ahead and get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's left? These guys are left. Pull you back over here to bolster whichever side kind of gets hit the hardest. You guys are back there. You guys are over there. Okay, cool. And then we have our swords, of course, and our spearmen with shields as well, the members of Hawk. Let's get the swords perhaps back up over there and back up over here. Again, able to pile in where need be. And let's get our spearmen with shields up over here, perhaps. Again, just gotta hold the line, right? Just gotta hold the line. What about our guns, though? Where do the guns go? I suppose I could put them over here facing that way, firing at whatever comes through this way as they, try to, like, maybe flank us or something like that. Maybe get some shots in like so. And then we'll reposition them to fire at the enemy as they kind of pile up over here. Hopefully we have, like, some angle of fire. I think we might be okay, but we'll find out. And the Pistoliers, we'll put you back over here, and we'll just wait for the Mad Bombardiers and the artillery and stuff to arrive from back over here, which of course means we're going to move our reinforcements. We have these guys. We want them to arrive a little bit later, right? So 5 minutes, 5 seconds over there. Meanwhile, down over here, 5 minutes, 16. Oh, are you for real? Of course it's faster over there. What about over here? 5:14, 5:16, 5:16, 5:16. Come on. Why can't you be 5:14? Come on. 5:16, 5:16, 5:19, 5:17. Just because it's a bigger army? 5:16? What if I put you over here? 5:18. I think 2 seconds might be enough time. That's a little far away. I don't want them to come from there. What I might do instead is when our first set of reinforcements arrive, I might move these guys afterwards. So sure, let's push you over here, because I want my artillery and stuff, don't forget. 518, 516. Hopefully 2 seconds is enough for the vast majority of our required reinforcements to arrive. Otherwise, we'll have to withdraw some troops from the garrison. Why? How did I do them backwards? Not just one time, but 2 times. Both times on this battlefield. Okay, 514. So they'll actually arrive 6 seconds ahead of these reinforcements. What if I do put you over here? 516. Do I think 2 seconds is enough time? If I can have more, I'll have more. 518. Sure, I'll take it. 4 seconds. Should be enough time. These guys will come through. Artillery will come through, fire away. Hopefully we'll hold the line. Hopefully we'll have some sort of a shape over here when these guys arrive this time. But I believe that is all of our prep work done. Crossbows. These guns get you grouped up as well. Mad Bombardiers, artillery going to be 6, I think, for the artillery. Yeah, cool. Okay, just making sure I'm ready. Reinforcements coming from over here. That's auto up in the air and a bunch of Grave Guard and zombies primarily, so that's okay. And the main army is hopefully going to be doing the same thing that they did last time, right? Words are failing me right now because I am nervous as we begin the battle. What do we got? Okay, good stuff. They are piled up over here. Excellent. It's like, it's deja vu. It's deja vu. Let's see. We got the Vargeist moving in this way. I think last time they moved in this way, right? So things are a little different, I suppose. Get ready to fire away. There's our range. We'll fire at the Vargeist as soon as possible. We are hidden right now, so they can't see us coming. Why are you? Don't do that. Come on, man. You're able to fire? Okay, at least these guys are able to fire. Pull these guys over here. Turn around and fire. Oh, ridiculous. Our guys are taking some damage finally. Okay, good stuff. Good shooting, good shooting. Back over here meanwhile. Crossbows able to fire at these dire wolves, getting some damage done over there. Yeah. Our guys in a bit of trouble. Get these spears ready to dive in if need be. Alright, looking okay, looking okay. Good damage on the dire wolves. In come the Vargeists. In we go with the spears. Oh, that is a good rear charge from the Vargeist, unfortunately. Get our silver bullets up a little bit. These guys are turn around, fire up over there. These guys are fire up over here as well. Drop those dire wolves. You guys hold still there. These guys are done for. No, pull you back. I forgot guard mode. Pull these guys back, quickly now. Round and fire at these crypt ghouls, please. We're okay over here. Hit these spears. Or no, these black knights, rather. Oh god, get back. The deathless up there as well. Let's go. Silver bullets are in trouble. Our guys are having a bit of a field. The spearmen are in there, though. And we go to the crypt ghouls now, causing some damage. Yes, we are. Good stuff, good stuff. Meanwhile, these guys over here, let's pull you back up, please. Get these guys firing, perhaps, at the grave guard. Yeah, I think that's the right call. Man, the silver bullets really messed up over there, eh? As in, they got really messed up. Are you able to fire up over here? Or at something? Hit these zombies, perhaps? Maybe? Anything? No need to move that much, man. No need to move that much. Holding the line over here still. Let's get these swords up over here. Still firing away. Down over here. Let's pull these guys up. Up we go. Quickly now. Reinforcements are 3 minutes away still. Get these guys firing over here, perhaps. Get you firing up there. Get you firing over here. Let's go. Crypt ghouls are almost taken care of. Let's go ahead and fire away at the grave guard over here, please. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. Send these swords in over here against the Black Knights. Could send more spears in, I suppose. Turn these silver bullets around to fire. No. Turn the silver bullets around to fire over here, I suppose. Alright, how are we looking up over here? In come the Fellbats now. Get you firing at the Fellbats, perhaps. In come the shots from the Pistoliers over here as well. Tucked away as they are. Gotta pull these guys over. Direwolves are right there. They're gonna close the gap and cause us a lot of trouble. Graveguard are taking a fair bit of damage. That's good. Get the silver bullets actually firing at the Graveguard, please. Let's get the Sterling's Revenge firing at the Graveguard as well. These guys are moving away. Yeah, excellent. Still firing down this way. Get you turning around, firing over here. Graveguard, right? Let's try and finish them off. How are we looking over here? How are we looking over here? Firing away. Yes, these Graveguard are taking a fair bit of damage. Huge pile-up happening. It's time to rotate. Send you in up over there. Get these guys about to eat a charge from the Direwolves, I suppose. That'll be fine. Send these guys up there. Send these guys up over here. Alright, we're okay. Turn around and open fire, I think, over here. Let's go. Turn all these guys around. Ubel, let's pull you in a little bit. And there's good old Otto. Gotta ring him down. Ubel, push in a little bit more. Want to pop this as soon as we can. A little bit more. More shots coming through. This is good. Ubel, pop that. There we go. Pull back right away. Guns firing away as well. Are we holding the line here? Fire up there. Sterling's Revenge. Fire up there as well. Let's go. Spearmen push through. That's a huge retreat happening right now. Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Send everybody in. Gotta hold the line here. Otto is in a bit of trouble, eating a lot of shots. Not nearly enough trouble, actually. Oh, there we go. Okay, Ubel. fire away at Otto as well. Reinforcements are a minute away. Pistoliers, fire away into the Graveguard over here. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? Firing these clumps. Oh, I could really use some artillery over here. I could really use some artillery over here. Ooh, how you doing, buddy? These guys firing over here. Fire over here, come on now. Yeah, lines have broken. Lines have broken completely. Reinforcements, 1 minute away. Can we survive long enough? Fire away, fire away. Doing okay, getting a decent bit of damage done, but in comes Vlad now. Oh no, he's still being distracted, that's good. We fire at the, oh, time to pull back. Let's go, get out of there. Pull you up this way. We'll turn around, fire over here. Trying to pull back, trying to pull back. These guys are okay, reinforcements are pulling in. Fire away, fire away. Otto is doing okay, unfortunately. Try and bring him down. All their zombies coming through now as well. Reinforcements, where are you? Get these guys out of there, let's go. Out of there, let's go, let's go. They're broken, I think. Fair enough. Crossbows firing away at the clumps here, I suppose. Is that Isabella? Yes, it is. Well, let's get you out of there. Reinforcements are 7 seconds away. Any second now, any second now. Literally any second now. 7 seconds, to be precise. Get these guys back a little bit. Crossbows firing away. Gotta pull these guys back, I think. Send these guys in. Vlad's pushing in. Alright, here we go. Reinforcements have arrived. Push them in. Push all of you in as well. Let's go. Up, up, up. No, these reinforcements are going to be absolutely crushed. Yeah, absolutely crushed over here. And of course, our artillery hasn't arrived. Of course. Who do we send out? Who do we send out? Send you out. Let's go. Withdraw. These guys need to turn around and fire. Ubel's giving up on the fight. What are these guys doing? Still firing away. Otto's in a bit of trouble, actually. Pull these crossbows out, I suppose. All of our best troops haven't arrived. Push you in. Gotrek, get out of there. Where is Felix? Get you out of there as well. Pull these guys back. Let's go. Pin these guys in place. Swords are in place. Yeah, these guys, let's actually get them around, hopefully for a rear charge, maybe. Get these spears moving up as well. All right, more reinforcements are arriving. Fire away, please. Where are my crossbows? Fire away, fire away. These guys, fire away as well. Let's go. Quickly now, quickly now. Ubel's back in it. These guys are about to completely collapse, I think. Get out of there, get out of there. Let's go. So badly hurt. Over here, I mean, this is a lost cause. These guys popped in over here. I did not realize this massive army was over here. In come the crossbows over here, though. Good work over there. Excellent, excellent. Can we... What do we need? What do we need? Let's send you guys up over here. Let's send you up over here as well. Gotrek, pull you back. There's Felix having maybe a field day. Push up against those zombies, perhaps. Go ahead and fire away, please, up over here. These guys. Oh, no, the direwolves back over here. That's trouble. And the direwolves, please. Ubel, fire on the backs of these zombies. Come on, come on, come on. Let these guys withdraw. Let these guys withdraw as well. Let's go. Send these guys up, though. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Pistoliers firing away. Push out, push out. Otto's still doing fine. Did you firing up at Otto? Ubel? Yeah, you too. Send you in. Maybe pop this. Try to at least. In come the Mad Bombardiers, and in comes the artillery as well. Artillery fire where? Over here. Massive clump. Mad Bombardiers fire over here. Come on. That is an opportunity of a lifetime. Otto's coming through, so let's get Gotrek up over there. Mad Bombardiers, fire away, please. Fire away, please. Come on now. Mad Bombardiers. There we go. Getting some work done. Okay. Try and pull them back a little bit. These guys firing over here. Gotrek into Otto. Quickly now, quickly now. Kind of holding the line over here. Pull these guys away. These guys back in here. Nope. Suppose not. These crossbows back. These spears are holding the line. These spears are holding the line. Firing away. Artillery still firing away as well. Yeah, holding the line over here. Where are all my crossbows? Fire up over there. Get the Mad Bombardiers back a bit more. They are very close to giving up on the fight. Artillery still firing away. These guys are coming from the sides over here. That's going to cause us a lot of pain. These guys are back in the fight. Kind of. Kind of. Hit these Black Knights up over there. Otto is taking a fair bit of damage over here. Gotrek having a field day, hopefully. Pop that. Having him the... I mean, sure. We'll hold on to that for now. Can we get into Otto? Felix, how you doing, buddy? Not that great. Crossbows firing away. Artillery firing away. Mad Bombardiers. Try and pull these guys over this way. We can just keep them busy. Otto's about to go down. Excellent. Bring these guys back in. Let's go. Send you in as well. Let's go. Let's go. Go ahead and fire away at this nonsense, I suppose. It's a lot of nonsense to fire away at. Fire up over here, perhaps. Big clumps. Felix, get in there if you can. Gotrek, get out of there. Vlad is not the right enemy for you. Those Reichsguard not having a good time. Where are my Mad Bombardier? Oh my goodness. There's no chance here. There's no chance here. Send these guys in. Let's go. This guy's firing into the backs over here. More rallying troops. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, we'll get back in here already, buddy. Get back in here already. Those Reichsguard. Let's get you coming back in here. Let's get these spears over here as well. Let's go. What is this nonsense? How are we supposed to take that on? Fire up there, perhaps. Turn around, fire over here. Let's go. Send you in. Send you in. Get rid of these direwolves. They are critical binding right now. Not near enough to dead. These guys back as well. Push you through. What are these? Crypt ghouls? If we get some rear charges with these guys here and there, we'll do the trick. I doubt it. Gotrek, get out of there, buddy. Oh no. This is rough. This is rough, and now Vlad's in there as well as Zimpler's Reichsguard coming in with a rear charge. Hopefully something pretty over here. Yeah, might actually break some of these troops. I mean, we're going to have to retreat. Are we going to have enough units survive after the retreat? That's the question. Artillery, fire up over here, please. Crossbows firing down over here at the zombies, at the Graveguard maybe instead. Get these guys back. Send you in. Come on, get out of there. Oh, I guess they've broken. Fair enough. Ubel's in trouble. Is Ubel dead? No, he's just given up. The Graveguard over there just swarmed him completely. Get these guys firing up over there as well. Gotrek, get out of there, buddy. Get out of there, Gotrek. I think it might be time to withdraw, actually. Just across the board. Keep these guys alive, right? We do not stand a chance here. Get a couple volleys in, perhaps. Citizens' guns have given up on the fight. Probably for the better. Get out of there. Everyone get out of there. Pull back into safety. Live to die another day, potentially. Out of the edge there. Oh boy, that was a rough fight. That was a rough fight. Valiant defeat. I'll take it. I'll have to. Boy, I don't know how I feel about that one. What went wrong? What went wrong? What went differently? They had... Well, you know what went differently? Is that last battle, the previous time we fought this battle, they had a black coach and a corpse cart that we were able to eliminate very quickly. And then they were not able to get the advantage. See, in both battles, they did not have the advantage of the black coach or the corpse cart because we eliminated it so early on. But by not having those in these armies, they were instead able to have the bigger units in their place that we weren't able to eliminate as quickly. So that's a huge part of it. Auto coming through 3,000 strong and in the air, terrifying thing to deal with. We caused a fair bit of damage, but not nearly enough to permanently wreck him before he was able to get into the lines. Our settlement garrison coming through on the wrong side distracted the enemy at first, sure, but then they were able to come in from the side and cause us a lot of trouble. We were just completely in the wrong position for what was coming our way. With that said, I mean, we caused a fair bit of damage. We lost quite a few units as well. We lost Sterling's Revenge, unfortunately. We lost the 1st Greenbane Rangers. We have, I think, held on to both 1st and 2nd Greenbane Rangers fell today. Feuerbeck's Folly still stands. That's unfortunate. It hurts to lose named units. It breaks my heart. The Heartbreakers have survived. The Remembers of Hawk, the Deathless, have all made it through, but the Bloated Blades and the Blessed Blades, unfortunately, both died there as well. Oh my goodness, Ubel's army took a huge beating. Fortunately, Ubel himself managed to survive, as did Gotrek and Felix. Felix actually got a fair amount of damage done there, but we did lose these swordsmen as well. Oh my. Zinthler's Reichsguard fell as well. That was a rough fight. That was a rough fight. We were outnumbered from the get-go. We did manage to cause a fair bit of damage. Otto did die. His army is mostly okay, which is scary, because they'll just swap a lord in and send them chasing. And Vlad, I mean, yes, he took some damage, but is Gottrek's army plus a settlement garrison able to take Vlad's army on if he does strike at the settlement? I have my doubts. Oh, he didn't strike. He didn't strike. Okay. There's an inkling of hope then. Just the most marginal amount of hope against the Vampire Counts, because Karl Franz is right around the corner. He might be able to hit Fort Oberstyre this session, or this turn, rather, I should say. Oh, and of course these guys come up. Valiant defeat being predicted over here. That's too bad, because I feel like if we fought this one, we could cause a fair bit of damage. With all these crossbows, I feel like we could cause a fair bit of damage until they close their lines. They've got some Blood Knights, they've got some Maxence Babinu. That's not a unit name. That's not a unit name at all. They do have a Terrorgeist. So some scary stuff over here. But I feel like we could cause a fair bit of damage if we fought them, soften them up for Nicholas. I suppose we take this to the battlefield. Let's do it. Alright, folks, let's see what we can do here. I think at the end of the day, even if we don't win this battle, and I'm sure we won't, even if we don't win this battle, it's more a matter of causing enough damage that the enemy loses momentum. Quite a few of their units all the way back over there, Blood Knights and stuff, fair enough. Keeping away from our towers, I suppose. They have the Terrorgeist over here, so why don't we get our crossbows... tempted to put the crossbows like down over here so they can fire at the Terrorgeist as it makes its way over. And then we can get our spears up top over here. Spears up top over here as well. Fire away at the nonsense that's coming towards us, all these crypt horrors and stuff. They will break through the gates relatively easily, I think. Let's get these spears actually up over here, these spears over here, and these spears over here, so it's a bit more organized. And we have these spears up over here. Actually, the spears down over here. For when the crypt horrors actually make their way through, I want to be able to hold the line a little bit. So we'll keep these swords up over here. We have some cavalry all the way out over here. Pull you back there. Cool, and we have the halberds. Pop you down over here as well for that Terrorgeist. Try and find where that Terrorgeist ends up and hit it appropriately. Make sure these guys are grouped up in guard mode. Again, guard mode I think did make a decent bit of a difference in the previous battle. Not having it on, I think, hurt us a little bit. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get these swords up over here as well, I think, because if these guys do climb up top, I want to be able to hold the line there, and hopefully our crossbows will be able to provide some support. But the Terrorgeist has got to go first, followed by maybe the Corpse Cart and the Crypt Horrors when they actually break through the gates. Let's get these swords a little bit further up as well. Let's go. And these guys charging in when the opportunity presents itself. We do have no supplies, actually, and no increase per second right now, so we can't build anything right off the bat over here. That should be okay. Again, gonna lose this, but let's lose it in style, I suppose. Let's begin. Alright, get you firing away. Those zombies over there, let's get you firing. Actually, I think the Crypt Horrors, perhaps. Same one, ideally. Go ahead and get you firing away at the Grave Guard, please. The more threatening unit. And let's get you firing away at these zombies up there. Cool. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let that Terrorgeist come a little bit closer. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to shoot at it just right about now. Hopefully from where we stand. Looking okay. In comes the breath attack. Should have seen that coming. Didn't do too much, actually. And in come the shots from the crossbows as well. Gonna dodge, isn't he? Of course he is. Pulling away, eating some damage, hopefully. Not all that much. And he comes to the spears over here. Or the swords, actually. Fair enough. Get the swords pulling up over there. Get the spears in there. And hopefully with the crossbows at the back over here, we'll be able to cause some damage as we pin them in place. Doing okay over here. These guys are about to arrive. The Red Duke is already on the walls, it looks like. Not ideal. Lost a victory point. How do we already lose that? Take it back. Terrorgeist is in a bit of trouble. Fair enough. Hold the line over here still. Get you firing up over there. Let's get you firing over here at these zombies, please. Yeah, causing some damage. These guys are firing over there and up over there. Sure, that's fine by me. Fire up over there. Keep firing over here. Swords, hold the line against all these guys climbing up top. That Terrorgeist is, yeah, taking some damage. I would like to finish it off, actually, if possible. Turn off guard mode. Give chase if need be. These two can stay over here firing away. They got a little bit of damage done. Fire up at these Crypt Horrors over there instead. Firing away, keep firing away. That unholy lodestone is a pain, but not really, I guess, that much of a priority. Terrorgeist is still doing okay. Swordsmen have already given up on the fight. That was fast. That was fast. Spears. Stay back, I suppose. Moving, like, strangely slowly. These Crypt Horrors, how much damage are you actually taking? Not terrible. Not terrible, actually. Keep at it, then. Fort Tower is still firing away as well, I think. Yeah. We have enough, I think, now to build one of these. And, actually, 2 of these. Let's get them up. They'll take some time, obviously, about a minute and a half. So let's get to that right away. Spread these guys out so they're actually able to fire more freely, I think. Terrorgeist is, yeah, suffering somewhat. Go ahead, fire away. These Cryptors over here, how you doing? Yeah, eating some damage too. Okay, all right, I'll take it. I'll take it. Can we drop some? That'd be nice if we could. Still a full 16 up there. They're standing still though, just eating those shots, so that's appreciated. And in come the shots from these crossbows over here. Terrorgeist is still doing all right. Just slowly replenishing. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Keep at it. Keep at it. Cryptors, yeah. Eating some damage too. Kind of barely holding the line up over here. That's okay. Like I said, just trying to cause some damage here and there if possible. Maybe prevent him from getting too aggressive down the line. Terrorgeist is at 4,700 right now. 46. Spears over here able to hold the line, hopefully. And it does look like the Crypt Ghouls have pushed through from the walls. Gotta get into position for that before they cause us trouble. 20 seconds-ish until these guys are done. Let's hang tight over there. Still, okay, no. Now 13 Crypt Horrors. That's good. At least we've caused some, you know, permanent, so to speak, damage. Terrorgeist is eating more damage. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. These guys are still firing away. Yeah, good stuff. In comes the threat from the right side over here, and an Invocation of Nehek as well on these Crypt Ghouls. That's fantastic. Have they broken through the gates yet? Not yet. Taking their time, I suppose, with that. Oh, looking over here, Terrorgeist. Almost. Almost. They're going to move towards our victory point, I think. Fire those Crypt Ghouls, please. Over here, fire away at these Crypt Ghouls as well. Cool. Cool, cool. Terrorgeist almost done. Yep. Again, if we can just eliminate a couple of these units as well, or like even just barely that, I'm pleased enough with that, I would say. Weak binding on the Terrorgeist finally. The spears have given up, unfortunately. Swords have arrived, holding their ground, I suppose. Fair enough. Stay put over there. These guys have rallied over here. Sure, let's send you back in. Let's send you back in. Fight for glory. Crypt Horrors almost done. Very low on health. You'd think they'd die a bit quicker. The Terrorgeist, though, is about to go down. Not before getting a nice breath attack in, though, of course, against these swordsmen, but that didn't hurt all that much. Let's get these crossbows firing up at these Black Knights over here, I suppose. Reduce enemy mobility in upcoming battles. Go ahead and turn around and open fire there. These guys are okay over here. Get you charging in over here, I suppose. Keep the Red Duke at bay. How are we looking over here? Black Knights eating a decent bit of damage. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. None of them have died yet, but I'll take it. And in comes a charge against the Red Duke over here. Let's see how that goes. Toss him back, hold him in place, prevent him from getting rear charges into our units over here. That's good enough for me. Crypt Horrors, weak binding. Black Knights still hanging in there. A few of them dead now. But all good, all good. These crossbows getting a lot of work done. So much work done. It looks like they've finally broken through the gates. Spears are going to hold the line, hopefully. Get the cavalry back. Let's turn around and open fire at the clumps in here then. Open fire there. Yeah, these guys are just going to push through, just try and power through. Let's get the swords back over here now. Because they're going to now try and move through the gates, I think, all of them. Oh no, we do have these zombies over here, so let's hold these zombies in place, please. As we fire into this massive breakthrough over here. Decent bit of damage done. These Crypt Horrors are going to fall. The Dire Wolves over there will hopefully fall as well. We've got these Black Knights plugged in place. The Red Duke is actually engaging the Empire Knights over here, which I don't really mind. I would rather they sort of stay pinned, so that's okay. Firing away, firing away. Massive clump over here. Hold the line, man. Let's get these spears down over here, actually. Because if we can keep this line held for longer, we might actually stand a chance at causing a fair bit of damage over here. All that ranged fire is doing so much. Let's go ahead and focus on the corpse cart, actually. Should have done that a bit sooner, because that corpse cart is helping, right? Let's get rid of this this bad boy. Especially. Fire away. Unfortunately, we do have some zombies in here, so some of these crossbows are now being held in place. Not able to do much, but that's okay. Don't want to send the spears into that. Let's hold the line over here, as I was saying. Could go in for a charge over here. And then we'll turn back around against the Red Duke. Again, I don't think we're going to win this, but if we can just minimize their strength after the fact, I think that'll be quite good for us. Okay, charge over there. Turn back around against the Red Duke. Still firing away. That corpse cart is kind of low on health. What are you doing? Why are you not firing? Open fire. These zombies have pulled back. Let's go ahead and charge into these zombies, I suppose, and pull these crossbows away. Oh, look at that volley coming through. Down goes the corpse cart. Yes, excellent. Fire away these Dire Wolves, perhaps. Go ahead and fire away at... what do we have here? These Dire Wolves, too. Sure. A lot of these zombies and stuff coming through. We have... Oh, man. We have points to spend. Get you built. Let's go ahead and get you... as an explosive tower, perhaps? Sure, let's do that. That feels like the right call, maybe. Still firing away over here. These swords have engaged these zombies, so that's all well and good. These guys are breaking these Blood Knights over here. You know, let's fire with these Blood Knights. That's a threatening unit. Potentially. Spears are about to break, unfortunately. Empire Knights, let's try and pull these guys away. Let's see if that works out. These crossbows are out of ammo, unfortunately, so they have to charge into melee now. How are we looking up over here? Holding the line, holding the line. Yeah, that's fair enough. Shooting, shooting. Good stuff, good stuff. Try and pin them facing the right direction, right? Bit of a risk, but I'll take it. And how are we looking up over here? Ooh, we have some units coming back into the fight. Going against these crypt ghouls, please. Yeah, that range fire is doing a lot of work over here. Blood Knights are in a bit of trouble. Are we done with the explosive tower? Hit these guys up, please. Still firing with the Blood Knights, I hope. Good stuff, good stuff.
Ready for war! Ready for war!
Keep at it. You know, we've actually done decently well, all things considered. Blood Knights are about to go. Looks like it. Explosive tower is getting some work done as well. Alright, good stuff. Keep these guys moving. Explosive tower, fire at what? Hit these zombies, maybe. Get you upgraded as well. Can't just quite yet. Could get the upgraded piercing tower, I suppose, as soon as possible. Which is now. It'll take about 30 seconds, right? That's okay. These zombies are almost done with. Okay, crossbows have done well, actually, in melee, too. A lot of them are going to be forced into melee shortly, which is less than ideal. Let's go ahead and fire where? Up over here against these zombies, perhaps? Can I actually use the exploding tower against the zombies on the walls? Could I do that? In comes some shots. In comes the Danse Macabre. That's okay. Firing away, firing away. Yeah, good stuff. And the explosive tower is, in fact, able to hit up over here, so that's good. Ah, this one got destroyed, unfortunately. They managed to capture this point? Yeah, they both got destroyed. That's rough. That turns things around a little bit, doesn't it? Up over here. Cannon tower, sure, let's do it. 30 seconds it'll take. That's okay, that's okay. We're firing away. A lot of these guys, again, out of ammo now, unfortunately. Let's send you in against these zombies. Keep your firing up over there, though. These guys have pushed through. We're going to have trouble now. Oh, did they seriously survive? The Blood Knights? They did. How dare they? Could pull these guys back down. Hit these Blood Knights as they're about to hit this charge. This is going to hurt. Yikes. You know, not as bad as I expected. Not as bad as I expected. Let's pull back and try and fire into their backs. Let's get our swordsmen moving up over here. Get some rear charges on these zombies, perhaps. Alright, firing away, firing away. These halberdiers moving in as well. Hopefully they'll get some work done against the Blood Knights, right? Kind of their ideal spot. The Red Duke is on foot. He's not on horseback, so that's a little less ideal, but I'll take it. Crossbows eliminating zombies. We got these swords moving up to try and get some rear charges on the Graveguard with great weapons over here. Actually managed to hold against them for longer than I would have expected. I'll be completely honest with you. These crossbows are out of ammo as well. Okay, into the Blood Knights we go. If we're able to break them, which I don't think we will. If we're able to break them, we would, you know, at least disintegrate them, perhaps. But no such luck. I could recap this point and try and get those towers back. I just don't think it's worth much, unfortunately. 500 will allow us to build another piercing tower. We're just about to be able to do that. There we go. Thank you very much. Bring these crossbows back in, I suppose. Making an early escape, those guys. You guys are broken. Let's send you back in over here. Alright, you know what? Not terrible. Where are the Graveguard over here? Actually, kind of almost taken care of. A little bit of health left. A little bit of health left. Back over here. Is our tower done? No, another minute. I don't think this battle has another minute left in it. But in we go. Hit these Blood Knights from the side over here with these crossbows. And by with these crossbows, I mean with their melee equipment. Sure, you know what? We're causing damage. Got them surrounded. The Red Duke is obviously causing trouble. We have the halberds in here as well. Hopefully, to a degree, at least hurting the Blood Knights. I think so. I'll take it. I'll take it. And up over here, how are we looking? Zombies, Graveguard. We're starting to give up on the fighting, eh? Get these guys in here. Looks like they weren't actually in there. Send you in. A rear charge, I suppose, on these Graveguard. Yeah, sure. Sub 1k health on them now. That's good. Unless that's a... No, okay, I was like, is that an invocation coming through? No, we good. We good. Blood Knights. Very low on health. Weak binding. But everyone's giving up on the fight now. I think that'll be the fight. Indeed. A valiant defeat. You know what? I'll take it. I'll gladly take it. Because at the end of the day, we caused a lot of damage there, I think. To quite a few, like, high-value targets, too. Like, that's not bad. That's not bad. They have... They lost almost 1,000 troops there. Just a few less than we lost, actually. Look at some of those swords as well, though. 258 kills on these guys. The crossbows did quite well. We got rid of the Terrorgeist. Don't forget, right? We got rid of the Terrorgeist. We got rid of both of their Crypt Horrors. We got rid of their Corpse Cart. We got rid of their Direwolves, the Black Knights. Almost got rid of these guys, too. Unfortunately, just barely survived, I think. And then the Graveguard with the great weapons as well. Almost got rid of them. I think they just barely survived. That should slow their roll down. Even if they take the settlement now, I think they'll have to stay put for a turn or two, whereas otherwise they might have just pushed through and threatened Nicholas and then deeper into our territory. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually genuinely pretty pleased with how that went. Oh, are you kidding me? These guys survived. They're going to be brought back from the dead. It's okay, though. Still, we eliminated the Terrorgeist. It is gone for good. And the Corpse Cart, the Direwolves as well. So still pretty pleased with how this went. Good stuff. And they didn't actually take it. I guess they sacked it. Ostland demands region. Norden. Historically, the region of Norden has been ruled over by Ostland, but it is currently under the control of the Elector Count of another state. Valmir von Raukov, the rightful Elector Count of Ostland, has asked for your help in restoring his rule over this land immediately. Ostland is very close to proposing confederation. Nordland is a bit further away from it. We're going to go ahead and demand Norden's return. I think it's the right thing in general as well. Increase their fealty a bit. I don't know if I'll take their confederation or if I'll use it to get another +1, right? But either way, we will demand Norden's return. Go for it. Ubel has gained the iron... Oh no, stolen by the enemy is the Iron Curse icon. Okay, fair enough. Settlement sacked. Fort Bergebray, fair enough. Took 440 gold with them. Not ideal. Volley Fire has finally been researched as well. That should help a little bit moving forward, actually. Quite a bit, maybe even. And for victory, eliminate a lord belonging to Wissenland. I'm not about to go to war with Argolon. Thank you very much for asking, though. Take a look at our tech. I suppose we could get colonial factors and start moving towards supply wagons in particular. We're actually almost done everything up over here except for mounted weaponry, and I think that's okay. Down over here, this army. Yeah, you know what? In a pretty pitiful state. I could send Nicholas to strike at this army and eliminate them. But I think we might need to actually prioritize... Oh, there's no siege here anymore. Hama has pulled back. Okay, okay. Decisions to make over here. Do we push this army further, or do we eliminate the Red Duke before he's actually able to take the Jisuru Gap? Because this army now cannot stand against all this, right? Even with our towers and stuff, they'll be crushed very quickly. They'll break very quickly. So that's one thing. The other thing is over here. What's the situation? Vlad is right up over here, right in our face, replenishing right now. Gotrek is not looking terrible, alongside Ubel, who is looking terrible. If we recruit any regiments of renown, we can actually get the Karelberg Greatswords right now if we want to. And the Bordermen are available right now as well. Perfect timing, so we can get a nice replacement in there. And we have some regiments of renown available as well. Yeah, sure, not necessarily the ones I would want in this situation, but we do have some. No, says Vlad. This is Otto's army over here. Man, I think we got to get out of here. I'll be honest with you. I think we have to forced march and pull all the way back to Mordheim, as close as we can get to Mordheim to replenish. While down south over here, Karl comes through with a forced march and threatens Fort Oberstyre and just draws these guys in this general direction. How far can they get next turn? They can actually get all the way here. Are you for real right now? Vlad? Probably can't. Probably can, actually. So I think that's what we have to do. We have to threaten them from this side while we retreat these two armies. They might take Waldenhof, but you know what? Waldenhof has made its money back, I suppose. So that's promising. And then we strike from multiple sides and hopefully break the von Karsteins. Not the only vampires we're at war with right now, but folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. This is what we're calling it. I had an absolute blast. The war against the Vampire Counts is scaring me to no end, but I think we can turn it around. I just noticed up over here, Azazel's back. Folks, hope you had a good time. As always, if you did, leave a like and a comment down below. This is getting crazier and crazier by the session. We're going to keep this thing going for as long as we're all interested, of course. And if you leave those likes and comments down below, lets me know that you're interested as I am. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.